Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day. It's time once again to go find a creative base in the Hollywood Art Museum. There's no more in my discovery list that I haven't been to yet, so we're going to have to look for one manually. Do a scan for discoveries. Select nearest. Whoa. Planet of the Apes, already been there. Wait. Oh. That's where I was. It was still displaying where I was. It doesn't tell me the name of the star that I'm on until I unselect. Ah, here we go. Aha. So after I select it and deselect it, then the correct name for it appears. So we've got Lone Ranger, Herbie the Love Bug, and The Spy Who Loved Me. I guess I'll go with Herbie the Love Bug because that's the only one I've seen before. But I will go to the others later. I don't know if there was a newer version of Herbie the Love Bug, but I saw a bunch of the old Herbie the Love Bug movies. I don't even know if there is a new one. Herbie the Love Bug was a Volkswagen bug that apparently gained sentience somehow. It was a live action movie and the car like drove itself around. It's been a long time since I saw that movie. But it doesn't look like there's a beacon. But yeah, it's been a long time since I watched those movies. They're like movies from the 1960s, I think. 53, that's probably it. Hopefully there's a comm station. If not, I can try the portal idea that I had. Go to the planet's portal and then look around there for the base. I see something. Yeah, here we go. Good. It's pretty close. But yeah, Herbie the Love Bug movies were live action movies that kind of played on how cute Volkswagen bugs looked, I guess. So it was kind of a cute little car that kept driving around helping its owner or something. I don't really remember. It was kind of a cute movie series. There was quite a few movies in that series. It was like Herbie the Love Bug, Herbie Rides Again, Herbie this, Herbie that, etc., etc. I liked those movies. They were like, I think they were on Nickelodeon. Like, Nickelodeon would play them, or maybe it was the Disney Channel. I forget. There's a little history lesson of the movie for those who have not seen them before. Yep, it's a model of Herbie. Nice. Welcome to the Mellow Colossus race. Oh. I always wonder if people would make a Colossus race. This will be interesting. Of course, I could do it with any vehicle I want, but he intends it to be done with the Colossus, so I guess I'll try it. Very nice. Oh yeah, it was basically a race car, I think. Or they used it as a race car. Something like that. That's why it had a 53 on it, because it was a race car. Very nice. Looks like this is like race starting line or finish line. Probably finish line. Alright, I guess I'll try a Colossus race. This will be very interesting. Colossus. Oh no, I don't even have a. I need to put an accelerator in it. One accelerator. Colossus is so dang slow. Only thing Colossus is useful for is storing stuff. It's basically just an extra storage unit. I guess it was intended to be a mining vehicle, but for one, the mining laser on Exocraft isn't good. It mines terrain quickly, but it yields less resources than your multi-tool, since the multi-tool can have mining bonus that lets it get more resources from terrain. So you're better off using your multi-tool. So mining with this isn't useful, and it's super slow, so it's not useful for getting around in. So all it's useful for, since it has a lot of inventory, is just storing stuff. So I basically use it like a moving van. Whenever I move my base and delete everything, I put a bunch of stuff in my Colossus, and then I can build the Colossus Bay at my new base and get everything out of it. It's pretty much all it's useful for. I really hope they change it to be more useful in the future. Like, maybe if they improved ground combat, they could make it actually useful to have a tank-like vehicle for ground combat, maybe? Thing is, right now anyway, vehicles don't actually have health. Vehicles don't get damaged. If somehow you get damaged in your vehicle, it's just your own personal health that gets hurt, not the vehicle. So they'd have to add some kind of health for the vehicle in order to make a tank useful. Either that or being in the tank would provide extra shielding so that your own health wouldn't get damaged as fast. Whatever. Anyway, also, I mean, this is a nice, slow, relaxing race, like they said. But anyway, I wanted to say something about Waking Titan. I'm thinking... Oh, nice. There is, what are they called? Venom sacs on this planet. That's pretty rare. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I think something's going to happen with Waking Titan this weekend, because Saturday, April 28th, is the deadline for the Wear contest submissions. So hopefully something's going to happen this weekend. At the very least, they'll probably send us another email and give us some more examples of submissions that they've gotten. I'm hoping that the Spacing Guild will be one of the featured submissions, but we'll have to wait and see. We've got a pretty good trailer and you know, game dev website, sort of. I mean, it's not a real game that we're making, but I think our group did a pretty good job of making materials for our proof of concept, basically. Why did they put this? Okay, good. I can fit through that archway. I guess I could mine through the terrain if it's in my way. I don't think I have the laser installed though. Oh, I do. Good. Yeah, I think it comes with the laser pre-installed. This is going to take forever. But they did, well, last weekend the email said that the next thing would happen with Where would be in a couple weeks. So it will have only been 1 week from that email this weekend. So that's why I'm not totally sure something's going to happen with Waking Titan this weekend, but hopefully something will happen. And they said more stuff's going to happen in May, so I'm thinking May is probably going to be when this Waking Titan phase finally really kicks off. I mean, we've had a lot of stuff happen with Waking Titan, but we haven't had any glyphs get solved yet. When we start solving glyphs, that's when the ARG will really be in full swing. We have 5 glyphs left to solve. I think once we solve those 5 glyphs, that's when the next update will come out. Hopefully we'll start solving glyphs again in May and on into June. And then either in June or in July we'll get the update, I think. It's not much longer to wait. Probably got about 2 months or a little more than 2 months before we get the update. Oh boy. This is taking forever. I'm probably gonna have to mine my way through to get through this one. Nope. I'd like to know who all out there has submitted to the Where contest. In the comments, let me know if you've made a submission on the Where application. They said they sent out invitations to like 500 plus people. I wonder how many of those people are going to submit something and how many of them will actually have materials like a trailer and such. Just curious. And I really can't wait for the voting. It'll be fun voting on different people's submissions. I hope they're not too stingy about who they let be in the voting. They said they're going to use our materials to shortlist us. So that means probably some people that don't submit much won't get to be in the voting, sadly. But I mean, if there really was 500 submissions, it would be really hard to vote on 500. But that also makes me wonder just how many is there going to be? Is there going to be like, I mean, how short are they going to shortlist it? Even if it was 50, that's still a lot of submissions to go through to vote on. I would think at least 50 people could make trailers at least. Ooh, it makes me wonder if Eric Guy 2 or Jordan 276 are gonna submit, because those guys both make No Man's Sky trailers all the time. They could probably pretty easily make trailers for their own fake games that they're developing. Oh my goodness, are we almost there? Please. I am never doing a Colossus race again. It's been almost 10 minutes. The longest race I've ever been on. I wonder if there's a limit to how long a race can be. Like, could you start a race and then go AFK for the day and come back and it would say you'd been racing for 8 hours or whatever? I'm just rambling at this point because this is taking forever. Oh well, it's a nice experiment. Like I said, I'd never done a Colossus race before, so it's good to know that it really is painful, like I suspected it would be. I'm sorry to everyone who is sitting through this whole thing. Almost there. I wish they would have made it a roamer race at least. Roamer would be a little less painful. I should have just used my roamer anyway. The roamer would make more sense since it's Herbie the Love Bug, and roamer is kind of a buggy type vehicle. Oh, that would be awful if I got stuck in a hole the last little bit of the race so that I couldn't finish it. I made it out though. So that black and white checkered thing was the starting line, not the finish line. Yay! 723 seconds. Oh boy. Okay, well this has been, yeah, Hoboxia's Herbie the Love Bug base. Car Boy Girl by Gordon Buford. Interesting. Let's see, I'm gonna let's see here. Yeah, I want the number to be visible, maybe. That's better lighting, I think. Oops. There we go. This has been Hoboxia's Herbie the Love Bug base and Colossus race. I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day, and I'll catch you on the next day that I am Mac.